I get a call from my tenant telling me that there's a really bad water leak at this house, and that there was water soaking up through the ground, and it's just water everywhere, and I need to do something about it. So I sent a man over there to dig a hole and try to find the water leak, and he gets the hole dug and says that, well, it's out of his hands. It's in the foundation. It's probably going to cost $10,000. They're going to have to jackhammer the floor and everything, and it's going to be a major medical. So I send a plumbing company over, well, actually several, to give me an estimate about what to do with the job. So one company didn't show up. Another company rode by and then asked me why wasn't someone taking care of the place, that I ought to set it on fire and all this, and told me it was going to cost me over $10,000, and they weren't going to have anything to do with trying to fix this house. And I had another company that did finally come out, charged me $40 for the estimate, and here's the estimate. Okay, this company told me, says, well, it's not far into the foundation. They was going to have to chip it out, and it's going to cost me $695. And I asked them about, well, what if you run it overhead and replumb the whole house? Well, it's going to cost me $7,200. I said, okay. Then, like I said, they charged me $39.50 for this estimate. Anyways, I wasn't sure if what was going on and everything, so I knew I was going to have to put my eyeballs on it and assess it myself. See that thing? It's leaking right on the fitting where that guy had fixed the plumbing before. So it ain't in the foundation. It's just a bad job. So I take the plumbing apart and find out that right there on the leak, that piece of copper tubing that is going into the foundation was cut off at an angle. It was out of round. It had some bad scoring on the outside of the tubing, and where the copper tubing was going into the fitting wasn't placed straight, and it was at an angle too, and it just couldn't seal off. So I went to the hardware store and bought some other fittings. These are the fittings I've bought. So I used compression fittings to replace the fittings that was there, and to make sure that I got a good seal. And these are clamped down on it hard, and they're not going to wiggle or anything else. So if you don't have a leak to begin with, chances are you won't have a leak ever, or it'll be a very long time, because these here are a sure fit. Now this is the type of fitting that was on the house that was leaking. It's a push-in type fitting, and it has little teeth around on the inside, and it has an O-ring behind those teeth. And so if your copper tubing that pushes into it is at an angle, and then it's not pushed in straight and is held off by your other plumbing, there's no way in the world that this will keep on it. So these normally work pretty good, but the way it was put on, there's no way it could keep a seal, especially with the scoring on the outside of the tubing that was pushed into the fitting. So when I got to the hardware store, I bought 3 compression fittings and some sandpaper and some joint compound, a piece of copper tubing, a half-inch PVC coupling, and some glue. And altogether cost me $34.09. That was cheaper than the estimate that I paid for to tell me how much it was going to cost me. So ain't that something? You know, you have to watch out. I guarantee, because these people are out to get you. They will get you. So after I installed those fittings and everything, I left the hole open for a day and a half with full pressure on it to watch to see if it was ever going to leak again or whatever. No leaks, everything solved. Buried the pipe, and that's the end of the story. $35 saved me $10,000. So, if you like my video, please hit the like button down there and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.